What's so amazing about succulents is that you don't even need to have a big garden to own a lot of them. Many of them are small and slow growers and can be happily confined in a pot. To ensure your success in growing succulents in containers, a drainage hole is essential. Not because plants will not grow well, but because so many problems can occur when a planter without a drainage hole is used. When the container does not have a drainage hole, the plants can easily get overwatered. Although the soil may look and feel dry on top, water can still be present at the bottom of the pot. When this happens, you might get tempted to water again without knowing that the plant's roots still have access to water that has pooled at the base. It will lead you to overwatering and other problems associated with it. Also, the bottom soil may remain constantly wet, such as in the case of waterlogged soil. Air is displaced and water occupies the space instead. This causes the death of beneficial microorganisms and encourages the growth of bad ones, which cause the rotten smell of the soil. The presence of bad microbes can attack the roots, leading them to rot. So, using containers with holes is highly recommended when growing succulents. If you are one of those who tend to overwater succulents, planters that wick moisture away from the soil is your best choice. Terracotta and wood planters are great to use because of their porosity. They allow air and moisture to penetrate at all sides of the container, enabling the soil to breathe. Also, the walls of terracotta pots are thick and add extra protection for the plant's roots. Wood planters can also allow excess moisture to escape from the soil. The disadvantage of using wood containers is that their exposure to the environmental elements can shorten their lifespan. By applying non-toxic stains or adding liners can help protect it. Both terracotta pots and wooden planters can help you grow more colorful succulents too. Keep in mind that there are so many ways you can plant and display your succulents. Once you understand how to properly water them, your creativity will be limitless. There's so many items not intended as planters that can be used to effectively display them. In fact, your arrangements will look more impressive when you use repurposed items as planters, like old benches, chairs, tables, old bikes, picture frames, even shoes and other household items. The uniqueness of your succulents will be highlighted and appreciated even more. Is it possible to use containers without drainage holes? Absolutely. But you have to find a way to avoid the possible complications we just mentioned earlier: overwatering and the bad effects of waterlogged soil. So, how can you avoid these problems, and what kinds of planters can you use? By using wide mouth, shallow planters instead of tall ones, you can avoid having soil that remains constantly wet. Shallow planters will not hold a lot of soil either and will dry out faster compared to the bigger and deeper ones. Adding activated charcoal underneath the soil mixture can also help prevent the growth of harmful bacteria.